I lost $15,000 in span of 6 months. Not to some random crypto meme coin, not to Nigerian prince. I lost it to the people who wore suits, run webinars, and call themselves market leaders. 6 months, $15,000 gone. Not because I was reckless or irresponsible, but because I put my trust into the wrong group of people and failed to do my research. I saw the warning signs. I just did not want to believe them. I wanted the story to be true more than I wanted to verify it. And here is the uncomfortable truth. The biggest scams don't look like scams. They look like your average TED Talks. In the next few minutes, I will show you the 3 red flags I ignored and how to spot them instantly. My 60-second framework I now use before going forward with any investment, and my investment rule based on critical thinking that helped me mitigate my losses and save $100,000 since then. And because this loss did not break me, it became the filter that I have used to avoid every sketchy deal ever since. And yes, it's actually easier than you are often led to believe. Imagine working hard, breaking your back to save $15,000 only to lose it all in one shot. That is exactly what happened to me early in my career. Today, I'm sharing this story not just as cautionary tale, but as the gateway to a simple mental wall investment principle that has saved me hundreds, thousands since and helped me mitigate the losses. Truth to be told, this lesson did cost me $15,000, but what I gained cannot be bought by a simple college degree. This is the ability to spot financial scams, think logically, and invest with resolute and firm discipline. Now that we are over the basis, let's break it down. Now you might think, okay, I'd never fall for a scam, but what if I told you these companies had 2 million happy investors before they were shut down by the FBI? Stick around because the biggest warning sign is coming up. Allow me to take you through the backstory. I was 22, young and naive. The $15,000 come to me quite easily. I earned them through my first business selling medical equipment. After making that money, I really wanted to buy a car. I dreamed about BMW, either a 6 Series or 5 Series, and started saving up. I had almost enough, but I wanted to make just a bit more. With the idea to make more money, I got into multi-level marketing. I had some experience in that field. I worked at a company that sold medical devices using multi-level marketing model. I did not care about building a network or recruiting distributors. I simply enjoyed selling their products through my online store. That's when someone pitched me an opportunity, TelexFree and Wings Network. Not the old school MLM where you hustle friends at brunch. No, this was digital, global, polished. These companies promised quick profits, and unfortunately, I lacked the knowledge and experience to tell the difference between legit long-term business and scams designed to deceive people from the start. You did not have to go through the pain of recruiting. You just sort of activated position, shared a few links, and the money would come. Perfect. However, the ending to the story quick took a dark turn. And the worst part, I did not even buy a BMW. It's BMW. Bayerische Motorenwerke. Do you remember TelexFree? It was a multi-level marketing company that looked legit until the feds shut it down after CES investigation. People were told basically invest money and get paid to place 5 ads online per day for the product and internationally online calling system. Upon successful sale, they would get 100 credits per week, which is equal $100. But managers would heavily encourage them to invest it back in the company rather than withdraw the cash. The owners made so much money that one of them fled to Brazil when they have been caught, and he was having an associate bring him bags of cash, 2 million at a time. Eventually, the CES issued the case and the Brazilian IRS fined TelexFree $20 million after scamming over 1 million people in just 2 years. The company was finally shut down, and yeah, I was one of the people who got scammed. Guys, if you have an experience with this company before they were shut down, tell it in the comments. It's really encouraging, and I would like to understand if there is any guys who have struggled with the same problems as me. About Wings Network, some of you might remember it as the subscription-based cloud service. Ring any bells? Wings Network operated as your typical pyramid scheme. Users could buy in anywhere between $249 and $1,500 with commissions paid on subsequent recruitment. However, they have been stopped their US operations. Later it was revealed that CES accused the Wings Network of being a $23.5 million Ponzi scheme and pyramid scheme. And after investigation, order Wings Network to pay $26.9 million in fines. Later, a federal court in Boston also fined Wings Network for $7.7 million. All in all, the CES managed to recover $46.8 million from Wings Network and its affiliate scammers. I was one of the naive affiliates who invested in this Ponzi scheme. Stay tuned to find out my journey to financial literacy. And right now I would like to talk about the mistake. They promised passive income, guaranteed returns, and zero effort. What could possibly go wrong, right? They had cool presentation, success stories, even celebrities' endorsements. 6 months later, I go to the website in the morning and my dashboard was gone. And just like that, gone. Every single dollar. Zero transparency about cash flow, no real product, just a Ponzi scheme disguised as a product networking. At the time, I remembered I tried to pacify myself by thinking that maybe my internet connection has problems and it's not working properly and I should just keep refreshing the website. Finally, my delusion broke into pieces when I read the front page headline the next day. After scamming innocent and vulnerable people for a span of 2 years, the companies were finally shut down. And after that, I make a lot of conclusions that I need to change my approach to get another results. That was when I learned just because something looks legit does not mean it is. When it comes to financial literacy, the key question is where will a company that promises returns actually get the money to pay you? In fact, scammers have to look more legit than real businesses because they are selling trust, not products. It is the same issue that I have with OneCoin, and you probably heard of it. And I have a lot of friends who have struggled from OneCoin Ponzi scheme, and even my parents. And I told them that they shouldn't invest into that company because it's not promising returns and it's not promising investment opportunity, but it's just a Ponzi scheme. But they don't even hear me, and a lot of my friends, my relatives, have problems with that company. And unfortunately, they don't learn till they lose their hard-earned money. And what I offer to you right now. So, after that lessons, I built a mental firewall, and today my rule is simple: my benefit, my analysis, my decision. If you take the one thing from this video, let it be this. The red flags is too good to be true returns, ambiguous revenue models, and green flags, tangible products, transparent cash flow, simple understanding, and logically based answers to the question how the company generate revenue. This simple yet effective rule works for stocks, crypto, and even real estate. Just 3 and easy questions. No finance degree needed, and most gurus won't tell you that because they profit from your ignorance. Zero risk to apply, acts as a warning, and saves you from financial disasters. The first rule: money trail. If I cannot trace the money trail like I am 12 years old playing scavenger's hunt in my parents' backyard, I'm out. The second one: product test. Would I buy the product without the promise of earning money from that? If not, it's buy it. And the third one: verification. Gurus can be wrong, even I can be wrong, but you must verify before taking the next step. But here is the part that still blows my mind. Why do smart people fail for scam more often than beginners? Because the smarter the person, the more likely they are to fall for a good scam. Because they make the one big mistake of thinking I will get in earlier, make money, and get out before shit hits the fan. That's mindset. Turn your brain off. You stop asking questions because you already think you are the exception. Honestly, this was the mindset that I had for a long time, which cost me to further losses of $100,000 and even $3 million. Can you imagine $3 million loss? I almost died. I have been in the hospital for a month, and the lessons, what I learned was terrible. And I can teach you those lessons for free in the next videos. Just leave your comment if you want to hear more about those lessons. Back to the point. Now, if a company claims it will pay you back your deposit in full within a year, that's most likely a scam. Because the traditional business today don't generate such high margins. You have to understand how economics actually works and keep your eyes open. Right now, when I'm looking back, I understand that reflection of that situation bring me a lot of lessons. That was $15,000 loss. I could have hidden it, pretend it never happened, but it gave me something that a lot of people never get: a healthy suspicion, a filter, a mindset that says trust is earned, hype is not. That's precisely why I also don't believe in meme coins. And if you want to avoid that situation, say with me right now: not my friend's advice, not guru's hype, just my own research and my own decisions. If this video made you rethink even one single opportunity, great. That means you're already ahead of where I was. If you wish to get even more ahead and take the next step further, wait until you see my "you're not lazy, your brain just working against you, fix it fast." It is the exact template I use to transform my life for the better. If I cannot explain how it works and how it generates revenue and why I should invest in something, I don't invest. And remember, your money deserves your brain.